so that if you don't need to come and visit somebody here, please, you don't have to come, right? If you don't have a meeting that you must, ensure that it needs your physical presence, think out of the box. It was something similar that we have had during COVID, where you can have restricted movement in some part of the area for just, a couple of weeks, and be able to plan your journey time, and be able to, so that if you don't need to come and visit somebody here, please, you don't have to come, right? If you don't have a meeting that you must, ensure that it needs your physical presence, think out of the box. It was something similar that we have had during COVID, where you can have restricted movement in some part of the area for just, a couple of weeks, and be able to plan your journey time, and be able to, and see what are the alternatives, you can bring about, ensure that you can communicate, you can do, work from home, work remotely, just to ease, the traffic, and just to ease all of us coming out. If you don't need to come out at 7 o'clock, wait till 10 o'clock. Let the people that need to come out at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, let them come out. You defer your time 2-3 hours, so they can see that even the approach from Marina to Victoria Island is free. There's no, on the counter on this bridge, there's no movement at all. We're also thinking of another alternative. Can we do a counter flow from here? We're looking at that, but they also need a lot of excavation. We are going to break, a lot of things, and we don't know if that also will be fully effective, but we will consider that in the next 1 or 2 days and see the effect of a counter flow, using all of the traffic information that we currently have. So one of the things that I want to assure is that you are going to see a lot of LASTMA officers, on the road. You are going to see a double number of LASTMA officers on the road. We're calling them from other parts of the city, so that they can make presence here. And like what we did in November, December, they worked very late, at night. Yesterday, I think it was because it was heavy rain around 11, 12 o'clock. That's why they were off the road. But we'll ensure that, since some of the rains are back, also that they can work till very late. Online meetings, and plan ahead.
This is the Independence Bridge in Lagos, Nigeria. This is the bridge that links Onikon and Bonikam together, just as it also links CMS to Victoria Island. For you to get to Victoria Island, you need to go across this bridge. Anyways, this bridge has been managing for the past 3 years, and it has been shaking in. For the past 3 years, the construction company has been trying to manage this bridge through under the water. So they have been making guards to hold this bridge so it doesn't fall and it could stand. But the Lagos State government has decided to say enough is enough, and according to Minister of Works in Lagos, Nigeria, David Umahi, they have decided to work on this bridge. And as you can see, the construction started 3 days ago. That was during the construction time, and though it was gradually given to people that there's going to be a road diversion, but based on the population in Lagos, the road diversion wasn't enough to ease the traffic. So when the construction started, there was a total gridlock in Lagos, Nigeria, which held about 6 hours of traffic congestion in Lagos. There was no going, and people were just stuck. A lot of people turned it into a marketplace, instantly buying and selling, sleeping, fighting, and arguing on the traffic, which is also very, very common during gridlocks. Anyways, the Lagos State government are constructing this bridge to make it stronger, because there's no better time to do it. If they don't do it now, they won't do it tomorrow. So definitely someone has to take the bold step, which is what they actually did. So watch the video to the end, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's dive and see for ourselves.
traffic. Looking at this from my office. From my office car park.
What you can see here, the black really deep, they still on the stuff with the ants wet. Like they would have
It's not a message. It's a solution that we're about. You know, yesterday is past. It's really how do we ensure that it doesn't happen today, next tomorrow, and next one. And that's why I'm out here in the morning to come and see things for myself and to explain, take responsibility, apologize, but let us now be able to move forward. This was intended to solve a disaster that will happen at some point. Like I said, they've had this contract for over 3 years. You know, we've been managing the bridge underneath the water. They've had it for a long time, but like I said, there is never a best time to solve a difficult problem like this. You know, anytime you do it, it will be discomfort. You know, but let's bite the bullet. Let's work together as a citizen, and we'll all come out, you know, of this better. Yes.
The Honourable Minister of Works put out a message late last night, early this morning, saying that the bridge should be reopened immediately, and that almost caused some confusion across Lagos, because on getting here, like we can clearly see, that's
Honourable Minister, we are the ones on ground right here, and you can see for yourself. It's not about name mention or blame game or anything. We are in the same government, and we know that the intendment are good intentions. Like I keep saying, it is because there is a disaster for over 3 years. If you have the contract for over 3 years and you've not been able to fully implement the thing, if anything happens, you will be one of the people that will say that why did you not take this difficult decision? Everybody wants a bridge. Nobody wants it in front of his house. That's always a but. If you take a decision that we need to build